Hello everybody, I'm Uncle Hans, back again to talk about Chinese characters. If you look behind me, you can see that it's spring. And what do we do in spring? Well, in spring, we plant crops. We plant vegetables and grains and all kinds of stuff to eat. Did you ever wonder if there's a single Chinese character that can cultivate an entire culture? I want you to look at this character. It's a little bit complicated. Most of you probably know it. It's the traditional character for art. But I want to go through it piece by piece. On the bottom, you have a yun. That's a cloud. It looks like a cloud, but what does a cloud have to do with art? Well, originally, this character meant to plant vegetables and fruits and things to eat. It meant to cultivate. And so cultivation, it depends on the weather. And so the bottom, that cloud, indicates weather. And on the top, we have a cao zito, which means grass. If we look at the ancient character, it's two grasses. That's pronounced cao. If it's just one, we pronounce it che. So let's take that out and throw it away and look at the rest of the word. This is also pronounced yi. It means to cultivate. On the left, we have something that looks like the character lu, and the thing on the right looks like the character wan. Both of these pieces are wrong. In many Chinese characters over thousands of years, people began to write them wrongly. So let's look at it from 2,000 years ago. It's still written a little bit wrong. But if we look at the character from 3,000 years ago, we see a man kneeling with his hands out in front doing something. And on the left, on the top, we see a tree or a plant. And on the bottom, it's being planted in the dirt. So this character, it's a pictograph, and it very clearly represents a man planting crops in the dirt. This is a very interesting character. I think if we study the whole thing and all the pieces, we can tell a lot about Chinese history and about Chinese culture. So here we have one character that has actually cultivated an entire history and culture of China. I think it's very interesting. Let us go back to the traditional character. Now what they did about 70 years ago is they threw away the bottom part and they put this character here. It's pronounced E. That's just a phonetic. They left the top so people could still kind of recognize what it is. The bottom part, it actually means number 2. It comes from a counting system, Jia Yi Bing Ding Wu Ji Geng Shen Ren Gui. And some people think that this bottom part actually represents a sprout. This is the word for art. It originally came from the word to cultivate. I'm Uncle Hans. Hopefully you'll join me next time as we discuss more about Chinese characters.